Hey, welcome to the next in the series where at Replicated we're talking about use cases to solve common challenges for ISVs and serving commercial products to their customers. We've talked about the software distribution lifecycle, how we help you build better, test secure everything, sell more, install faster, support efficiently, measure what matters, all these different things. Today, let's really focus on the install piece of it. And this is really important. A lot of people think Helm is the answer to everything. Helm alone is not enough. Let's talk about why. So, if we're trying to install faster, what does that mean? We want to complete POCs and production deployments in less time with less cost. Get your solution engineers, architects off and running, doing other things, not busy just managing, installing bits and configuring things. This is a real issue. Dimensional Research did a study. They found 80% of independent software vendors took a week or longer to install and configure software in their customers' self-managed Kubernetes environments. And 93% of the companies had to do POCs to sell their software. So real pain, takes a lot of time. Customers are demanding it though. What to do? Well, oftentimes the delay is because the customer doesn't have a Kubernetes cluster ready to go. How do we help? Well, if you're waiting for the customer to put together all the pieces of Kubernetes and Helm and add-ons and which distribution and which environment are they running in, obviously that's slowing things down. They may not even know what they need. So what do? We help package together Helm, your application, and Kubernetes, and spin up a new cluster on demand. Install that app directly into it. So you can shorten your time to live for POCs and production deployments. If you don't want to use Helm, no problem. If the customer already has Kubernetes, cool, but we can help either way. Just make it faster, easier, put it together programmatically so that it'll install successfully. Now, I talked on Helm isn't sufficient. Helm is a great tool, but Helm really focuses on that install piece of it. There's a lot of things Helm doesn't do. It doesn't do any release management, license entitlement, pre-flight checks of the environment, doesn't report back a lot of telemetry, doesn't really handle backup and restore at a complete level. So while Helm helps with basic installs and config, it doesn't address all the other common needs for apps and customer managed environments. What we do is we take Helm and we complement it. We add in these other capabilities, pre-flight checks, create a Kubernetes cluster for it, giving you a rich GUI if you want that, troubleshooting, diagnostics, detailed reporting, all these other things that really help you manage the customer and manage the application in the customer environment. Now, let's say you're having a problem with success rate. You're distributing to diverse environments. There's probably a high likelihood of failures and a lot of troubleshooting. May have to start again and again, and maybe not be just over the course of an afternoon. It may be over days or longer. What we do is we really help abstract that app install from the complexity and the variability of customer environments. Impress your customers, move opportunities and projects forwards faster. Get going first time, every time. Now, if you are having difficult installs, you're spending a lot of engineering time helping those field engineers, so when the developers need to step in because the field team can't solve the issue, well, that's taking those developers away from innovation. It's upsetting their schedules. And we often hear from companies 50% of their time can be supporting customer issues versus developing new capabilities. So what we want to do here is give you a feature-rich installer out of the box, whether or not that's Helm-based, and check environments are meeting your requirements. You can focus on developing new features. You know it's going to install successfully. You'll have tested for each one of these customer representative environments up front, and that's going to reduce the engineering pain down the road. What if your field staff or your customer teams don't have quite enough Kubernetes skills in them? Although it's adopting rapidly, there's still questions out there. And a lot of people don't feel super comfortable. So your odds of success are going to be low if you require everybody to be a truly expert level K8s administrator. What we want to do is we want to automate the installs, have a simple cut and paste command. That's going to spin up new clusters. It's going to install the application into it. It's going to leverage Helm charts. It's not going to require any particular expertise. So you can enable more self-service installs. You don't need to handhold through every one of them, and you're able to avoid mistakes along the way. We can also help you distribute to many flavors of Kubernetes operating systems and clouds. You don't have to have a unique installer for every one. You can have one common platform that handles all of this, combines all the components, including Helm. So you focus on innovation. You're not spending a lot of engineering time inventing and maintaining forever this installer, always trying to update it for new versions. Let us take care of that for you. So these are all ways we can help you install faster and take that burden off your team. Thanks for listening.